Alright, it is time to do the grids for the rest of the sync grids that are coming to the game. We did a dedicated video on Blue just because I felt that he deserves his own video because it's been so long since he came out. He originally came out, it's like been a year because he was like the very first syncer that was summonable. And it literally took him a year to get his grid. I mean, okay, grids weren't out right away, but it would have made more sense for Blue to get his grid during the 1 year anniversary. And I kept saying that during the 1 year anniversary too, because it was more appropriate for him to get his grid then with Pidgeot, because if you have him, like if you've been playing since day one, you most likely have Blue at some point, like even if it's just 1 out of 5, because if you were trying to summon for Signature Blue, at least you have Blue with the grid expansion that also came out during the 1 year anniversary, and that's why I feel that Signature, Blue and Pidgeot, their grid would have been better coming out around that time. But that's okay. So anyways, let's take a look at Bianca and her grid. We'll take a look at their grids, and then we'll take a look at all their stats and everything too, because Absolutely has all that information. So again, shout out for Absolutely because of all the information that he always puts out there. So anyways, let's take a look at Bianca's grid. And I don't know what order I'm going to be having these videos because there's just so much to cover, so I don't know which order all these videos are going to be in. But anyways, her grid over here. So of course, all the way up to tile 10, we start getting psychic power-ups, psychic terrain, so that's pretty good. So we get psychic terrain MP refresh, which is nice, and then we get psychic power-up. And then we get more stat increases, and then we get Psychic Terrain Prep Rally. Psychic Terrain raises the speed of all ally sync pairs when the move is successful, so it's actually very good. And then we also get Precognition 2, quickly charges the move gauge when the field is in Psychic Terrain. So you're going to be getting these move gauges up very, very quick with Bianca on the team when you have her gridded up. And then more Psychic Terrain power-ups, that's crazy. Team Hit and Heal. Psychic Terrain makes all ally sync pairs gradually heal themselves when the move is successful. Okay, that... that's very good. That's very good. Holy, okay. And that heals the entire team every time. Wow. So... Okay. Let's say you have Signature Blue. Blue and Mega Pidgeot on the team, and they're taking some hits because of AoE, and then you have Bianca on the team. You just put up Psychic Terrain, and every time Blue hits or lands an attack, he heals himself. That's insane. I really like that. That is actually very, very good. And then you get one or more. Okay, never mind. I'm seeing things. And then we get Store Power Power Up, more Store Power tiles, but it's a move gauge refresh 2. And then we go down more stored power up, more stored power power-ups, another stored power power-up, and then we get Impervious, stats cannot be lower, so that's pretty good. And then we got Weird Shield, special defense, increases 50% when the field is in Psychic Terrain. That's very good. And like I said, we're gonna have Bianca's stats and everything fully up when it's 20 out of 20, because of Absolutely. And then we get You Snooze, You Lose MP refresh 2. You Snooze, You Lose has a moderate chance of restoring MP, but we basically know what MP refresh does, so we'll continue. More stored power, more stored power up. That's like a tongue twister right there. It's like stored power up. It's like, oh man. Okay, anyways. Weird Power Recovery, or Weird Recovery 1, restores the Pokemon's HP whenever it takes action when the field is in Psychic Terrain. So there's a lot of tiles that will benefit Bianca when she's in Psychic Terrain, so that's pretty good. And then you got Mutually Assured. When the user becomes poisoned, badly poisoned, paralyzed, or burned from an opponent's move, the same status conditions is also applied to that opponent. So that's pretty good. So of course, if you have the enemies attacking Bianca, then you have a higher chance of getting a status condition. So like for example, let's say you're going up against a psychic type enemy or a psychic type Pokemon, you have a high chance of getting poisoned. So then when you have the poison on you, it gets retracted back to the enemy, which is actually really good. and that's actually very, very good. And then you get more stored power up. And then we go down, you got Unfortitude 3. I don't know how to say that, but anyways, has a moderately good chance of lowering the target's attack, defense, special defense, and speed or accuracy, or evasiveness at random when an attack is successful. Okay, so he's like a Mew in a way, in that sense, with that tile on the sync grid. And then we go down more, and then we get Psychic Power Up, Psychic Move Gauge Refresh, more Psychic Power Up, Lucky Entry 2, sharply raises the user's attack, defense, special defense, attack, special defense, special attack, speed, accuracy, or evasiveness at random when the Pokemon enters a battle. So that's not bad. It's not the best kit. It's at random, but if you get lucky, you can definitely get a stat that you're looking for up. And then you got Brain Teaser. The more the target special defense has been lowered, the more it powers up moves. And then Sync Move Power Up. So that's not bad. Bianca does look very, very good. Honestly, like you're definitely gonna want to use or grid her up with Psychic Terrain tiles, because that's gonna benefit her the most. But let's continue down. We already took a look at blue, so if you want to take a look at that video, I'll probably have the video in the description below. Because I know that video was one of the first ones I posted this morning, just because that was like, I wanted to make a dedicated video on that. But anyways, now we're here with Alicia and Altaria. We do know a little bit of what they do, but now we have official translations, which is very good here. So we go down, of course, stat increases, and then we get, starting at tile now, we get Twister Power Up, more Twister Power Up, Twister Move Gauge Refresh, and then we get Harry 3, which we knew about as well. Powers up moves when the target is flinching, so then Twister just becomes a lot better, or if you just want to go for Moonblast after you flinch the target, then Moonblast is going to be doing much more damage, which is great. And then you get Dragon Pulse Power Up, because after you Mega Evolve, Twister turns into Dragon Pulse. And then we get Wide Open. The more the target's evasiveness has been lowered, the more it powers up moves. And then HP Trade-Off 4. The less HP the user has remaining, the more it powers up moves. So I was sort of correct in that sense, where it was like some kind of, not HP advantage, but like some kind of HP disadvantage. So the lower the HP is, the more you're going to be doing, instead of the more HP you have, the more damage you'll be doing. So I like that. I like how it's a little bit different there. And then you get Snow Shelter, protects the Pokemon from damage from a hailstorm, so that's good. I mean, you're probably not going to want to have that on her unless you are running like some kind of hail user on the team. And then you have Defog, MP Refresh 3, which is actually good, because Defog does take away like a bunch of status stuff and all, so like Defog is going to be great. And then you get Moonblast Power Up, Defog Clearview 1. Defog lowers the evasiveness of the currently targeted opponent when Defog is successful. Oh, okay. So like if you have the left Pokemon targeted, then Defog is going to be taking effect on that Pokemon. So okay, pretty cool. Moonblast Power Up, and then you get Twister Aggravation 1, and we know what Aggravation does, but in case you don't know, Twister raises the chance of inflicting the flinch, confuse, or trap conditions with the additional effect. So because Twister has flinch on there, Aggravation 1 basically increases the chance of you activating flinch, which is great. And then you get Double Down 2, powers up sync moves that are super effective, so that's good. And then Sand Shelter, what? Why is she getting all this stuff? Like, what? Protects the Pokemon from damage from Sandstorm. I don't know why she has that. That's kind of odd. I can't think of a reason why she'd have that on as well. I don't know. Anyways, let's continue. You get Moonblast Power Up 3, Moonblast Power Up, and then Moonblast Honor Roll 1. Moonblast raises the chance of lowering stats with the additional effects of moves. And I don't think Moonblast has any additional effects on there, unless it's like lower in special defense or something like that. But anyways, Moonblast also has MP Refresh, or Move Gauge Refresh 3. And then you get Dragon Pulse, Akumen, Acumen 9. Dragon Pulse raises the user's special defense when the users move. Okay, so basically Altaria gets higher defense every time you use Dragon Pulse, which is very good. So then she gets specially defensive, like majorly special defensively, great. And my wording is just so bad right there, but she gets very, very bulky special defensively when she uses Dragon Pulse when you have this title active. And then you get Spotlight Please, durable 9. Spotlight Please makes the user able to endure the next hit. Oh my god, I cannot talk. Endure the next hit if oh my god. Okay, make the user able to endure the next hit it takes that would reduce it to 0. Okay, so it's basically like an endure. And then we go down, we get Twister power up, natural remedy. Once per battle, removes all status conditions from the user when the user is inflicted by any status condition. So like if you get hit by a poison or a burn or whatever, you're going to be able to remove that if you have that tile active. And then you get Dragon Pulse move gauge refresh 3, Dragon Pulse power up 5, Twister power up 4, sorry, and then Dragon Pulse power up 5. Witty comeback 3, once per battle, drastically raising the user's special defense in a pinch. On the ropes 3. Produces damage when the Pokemon is in a pinch and is hit by a physical attacking move. So that's going to help you tank against physical attacks, which is great because Altaria is sort of lacking on the physical defensive side, but still decent. But with that, she's going to be able to be much better physically. And then you got Miracle Idol. Okay, so basically a sick move power-up. So Altaria's grid is actually pretty good. Dragon Pulse is going to hit like a truck. And Altaria at max special attack when she's 20 out of 20 before Mega Evolution, she's going to be at 380 special attack. And when she Mega Evolves, she's going to be insane. She's going to be very, very good. And that's a tech type. So yeah, she's very, very good. But now let's take a look at Nate. And Nate going down to cell 9 or tile 9. You get Fly power up and that's about it. That's his grid. That's it. I'll see you guys later. That's it for the video. No, I'm joking. And then you also get more Fly power up, Aerial Ace, Brutal Clarity. Aerial Ace, the more the user's accuracy has been raised, the more it powers up moves. And then you get Fly power up, Brave Bird. Okay, so he has a recoil move, and then he has Brave Bird power up 25. So I think that is yeah, that's a sync move. So he's going to be like a nuker then, I guess. And then you get Power Flux 2, which is actually good. And then you get Aerial Ace, Fast Track 4. Aerial Ace has a good chance of raising the Pokemon speed after it uses a move, so not bad. Aerial Ace power up 5, Aerial Ace move gauge refresh, and then you get Aerial Ace power up 5 again. Evasive Rush 3 drastically raises the user's evasiveness after using a sync move, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. And then you get more sync move power-ups, and then you get Interdia. The higher the user's speed, the more it powers up sync moves. So yeah, it's definitely going to be like a nuker. And then you get Aerial Ace power up 5 again. And then you get Be Brave MP refresh. And then you get more Aerial Ace power up, Aerial Ace power up. Aerial Ace is going to be insane. Jeez, okay. And then you get Pinpoint Entry 1. Raises the user's accuracy when the Pokemon enters a battle. And then we go down, then we have Aerial Ace Critical Strike 2, so they're really trying to make Aerial Ace, like, insane, like, Aerial Ace is going to be strong, for sure. And then you get Fly Power Up, Dire Hit MP Refresh, and then you got Osity, accuracy cannot be lowered, and then you get more Fly Power Up, and Aerial Ace Ramming Speed. Aerial Ace, the more the user's speed has been raised, the more powers up moves, and then more Sync Move Power Up, so really, they're going to be great. Nate and Bravery, they're going to be very, very good with Aerial Ace. And it's good that they have Fly, because it's almost like Phantom Force, where it's going to be like a 2-turn move. So you use Fly, and then you're going to be able to evade any moves besides Sync Move. And then you're going to be doing damage on the next turn. So that is basically situational, because you're not going to want to use that every single time. Because then, like, it will take longer to be battles, or sometimes, like, if you plan it wrong, then you'll get hit by a sync move and stuff like that. So you just need to plan those kind of moves properly, and then you'll be good. But overall, Nate's grid is definitely going more towards sync nuking and aerial ace. So you're going to want to go for the grids for aerial ace for sure, because aerial ace is going to be very, very good, and you're going to be doing more damage with the aerial ace. And but yeah, like honestly, not bad for the grid, but I cannot wait to actually see him in game. And then the one that we've all been waiting for is Olivia. Like, this is one. When we saw Kukui and Lycanroc get his grid, we knew Olivia was going to be getting her grid eventually too. And here she is, finally. So, of course, a lot of us probably already have Olivia and Lycanroc just because there's Spotlight, and with all the summons that we've been getting for the past, like, year after, like, whenever she came out, going onwards, like, if you've been like a day one player, you definitely have at least one copy of Olivia. So, but anyways, let's take a look at her grid. That is finally out. So when we get to Tile 9, we get Rock Throw, Accuracy 5, Wide Awake, prevents Pokemon from falling asleep. And then we get Rock Throw, Move Gauge Refresh. And then we get Rock Throw Power Up, Rock Throw Power Up. So they're trying to make Rock Throw better, because of course you're not always going to want to use Stone Edge. But I mean, yeah, you're going to want to go for Stone Edge. But they're probably going to have some kind of accuracy thing for Stone Edge as well. So then we got Rock Throw, Move Gauge Refresh again. And then you got Interdia. The higher the user's speed, the more it powers up moves, or sync moves, sorry. And then we also get Osity again. Accuracy cannot be lower, so that's actually good. So then, like Stone Edge isn't gonna the accuracy is not gonna get lowered on Stone Edge if you have that tile active, which is great. Stone Edge, Move Gauge Refresh 3, and then you get Stone Edge Power Up. Stone Edge Power Up again, Stone Edge Accuracy 5, which is great, Stone Edge Power Up, and more Stone Edge Accuracy 5, so like now Stone Edge is going to be hitting like majority of the time now, which is great. And then you get more Stone Edge Power Up, and then X Attack MP Refresh, which is great, and then more Stone Edge Power Up, Sands of Time 3, quickly charges a Move Gauge in a Sandstorm. So this is going to be a new addition to the Sandstorm team, which is going to be great. So that's awesome. And then you get Sandblaster 5, powers up moves in a Sandstorm. Oh yeah. She... okay, I see. Olivia is going to be very, very strong in a Sandstorm now too. Damn, okay. Alright, that's good. And Surging Sand 3. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright, I see how this is going. Olivia is going to be insane now, that's for sure. And then you get more Rock Throw Power Up. And then you get Hard Diamonds MP Refresh. And then you get Sand Shelter again. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, now we get Sand Shelter. So, Lycanroc is protected in a Sandstorm. And then you get Stone Edge Amped Up 2. Stone Edge raises the Pokemon speed when it lands a critical hit. Rock Throw Power Up. And then got Witty Comeback 3. Once per battle, drastically raises the user's special defense in a pinch, which is great because we know that Lycanroc, his defense isn't great, so anytime we can get some kind of defense increase would be great, of course, because then he's just not going to get like one-shotted. And then you get Sync Move Power-Ups, which is great. So Lycanroc is definitely going to be very, very strong on a Sandstorm team. Even just by himself without Sandstorm, he's going to be very good. Even without the Sandstorm, but in the Sandstorm, he's going to be very, very good. So the power creep in this game is definitely coming, for sure. Clearly, it is evident that the power creep is here. And a lot of these sync pairs that were good back then are like insane now with these grids and everything. So it's good to see. And then now for the final one, we get Rosa Holiday 2019, and let's take a look at her grid. So we get Drill Peck Power Up, and I'll try to move this. I'll try to go by this one quick. So then we get Drill Peck Power Move Gauge Refresh 3, Drill Peck Power Up 3, Drill Peck Power Up 3. Hail Rally 1 has a small chance of raising the critical hit rate of all ally sync pairs when the user's move, or when the user's Pokemon uses a move in a Hailstorm. So that's actually not bad. And then you got Stoic 4, has a good chance of raising the Pokemon's defense after it uses a move, so not bad. Aerial Ace Power Up 4, Aerial Ace Power Up 4, Aerial Ace Move Gauge Refresh 3, Power Flex 3, and then Aerial Ace Power Up 4, All the presents, shared fortune 2. All the presents sharply raises the attack, defense, special defense, speed, accuracy, or evasiveness of all ally sync pairs at random when a move is successful. So that's actually not bad at all for a sport. And then you get Aerolace Mad Strength 4. Aerolace had a good chance of raising the Pokemon's attack when one of its attacks is successful. So not bad. They're trying to make her Aerolace very strong too, just like Bravery. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see with Starter. And you got Aerolace Power Up 4 again, X Attack All, so that's good. MP Refresh 3. And then you get Ice Shell, defense increases by 50% in a sandstorm, in a hailstorm, sorry. And that's actually really good too. Aerolace Power Up. And then we get Team Speedy Entry, raises the speed of all ally sync pairs when the Pokemon enters a battle. Damn, okay, so if you have her on the team with this grid active, and yeah, Swanna, oh man, yeah, the team is gonna be insane with speed. Holy, okay, that's gonna be a great team to use. For support, wow, that's gonna be very, very good. Cold Front causes a hailstorm when the Pokemon enters a battle for the first turn. That's actually really good too. Drill Peck Power Up 3. All the presents MP Refresh 3. And then we get Hasty Hail 2. Quickly charges the move gauge in a hailstorm. And then we get, where is it? Revenge Boost 4 has a good chance of charging the user's move gauge by 1 when the user is hit by an attacking move. That's that's good. That's very good. Special Delivery Drill Pick, and then that's Sick Move. Oh yeah, and then we got Cybolt too. I forgot about him. Okay. And then we get Sick Move Power Up, so not bad. Rosa is good. Rosa is definitely good. She definitely does multiple things while doing decent damage too. So definitely interested in summoning for her. That's for sure. She's gonna be good. That's for sure. And then we get Cybolt and Octillery. So we'll try to move by this one pretty quick. So we get Octazone, Octazooka Power Up 4, Octazooka Move Gauge Refresh 3, Octazooka Power Up 4, Octazooka Power Up 4 again. Fortuitous 4 has a good chance of raising the user's attack, defense, so basically every stat at random when a move is successful. Focus Rush 1 raises the user's critical hit rate after using a sync move. Rising Tide, the more the user's stats has been raised, the more it powers up sync move. Steady Aim, critical hit rate cannot be lowered, so that's not bad. Scald Move Gauge Refresh 3, Burn Synergy 3, powers up moves when the target is burned. Scald Power Up 3, Scald Power Up. Dizzying Power, the more the target's accuracy is lowered, the more it powers up moves. But you're not really going to be using that much, so I wouldn't recommend picking up that grid, or that tile. And then you get more Skull Power Up, X Special Defense MP Refresh. And then you get more Skull Power Up, Octazooka Eagle Eye 4. Octazooka has a good chance of raising the user's critical hit rate when the user's Pokemon uses a move, so that's not bad. Skull Power Up 3. And then you get On the Ropes 3, to reduces damage when the Pokemon is in a pinch and is hit by a physical attacking move. Octazooka Discombobulate 4. I definitely butchered that, but Octazooka has a good chance of lowering the target's accuracy when the attack is successful, so not bad. And then we get more Octazooka Power Up, Only the Best, MP Refresh 3, Octazooka Power Up, Octazooka Power Up. And then we get Scorcher 2, increases the amount of damage that the target takes from being burned, so not bad. Critical Strike 3 on, okay, so that's for everything. Okay, so that's not bad. And then we get Sync Move Power Up. So these grids definitely look very good. The most impressive grid out of all of this, it would probably have to be, okay, either Delibird and Rosa, or, who is it? So Rosa is there, and then we have, Olivia. So, okay, so Rosa, Olivia, Blue, and, Nate is pretty good too. All of them are actually pretty good, yeah. All of them are really, really good. But the best one, in my personal opinion, I would feel, Blue is going to be hitting the hardest out of all of these guys. But honestly, Bianca is very, very impressive too with what she can do in the psychic terrain with the healing and everything. Like, it's just insane. But honestly, the most impressive one to me personally is Bianca. Bianca is the most impressive one because when you have psychic terrain, she heals everyone on the team when they take action, which is very good. So that's gonna come a long way. But let me know what you guys think. Who do you feel is gonna be the best with these grids coming up? They're going to be coming out sometime in October. Not October, November. Sorry, we're already in October. But let me know what you guys think. That'll be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.
It's always hard when the journey begins.